Welcome, Scorpio. This is your reading for August 2025. So let's jump right in and see what's going on with you for the next 2 weeks of August. Okay. All right. Okay, Scorpio, you have an agenda for the last 2 weeks, and we'll see why that's showing up for you. That's good to know. Straight off the bat. Something you should be paying attention to. Wow. Okay, love this. Okay, so the agenda looks like a road trip for you. Okay, so if you're planning a trip, it's a good idea. Start, making that list for yourself. Again, if also the agenda can be something you're planning for the future as far as your 5-year plan. Now is the time to get that aligned. The next 2 weeks, you've got a great window of opportunity to start doing planning for anything, okay? Mercury in retrograde is over. It's a great time to move forward and start getting plans in line, okay? We're gonna look a little further though and see. Oh yeah, so this card is study, learning, the lawyer card too. So also if you are planning, let's say, looking forward to, let's say, making purchases of a home or things like that. This is about getting things in order now, laying the groundwork, getting the paperwork aligned for things that you want in your future, okay? Also, if you're thinking about going back to school, this is a great time for you to start, get the agenda where you want to go, plot your course. Great time. Again, use these 2 weeks of energy wisely. You're really planting the seeds right now if you're starting to create stuff for your future. Wonderful time to be getting that aligned. Okay, so the card that comes up is a mistake. So maybe in the past you've not taken the leap, or maybe you've taken the leap and felt like you've made a mistake. There are no mistakes. There's always learning experiences. So if you're feeling like that is the case, during this time period, it's saying let that go because you have a higher agenda. You have places to go and things to do. And had you not gone, had you not taken the journey, you would not be where you are today, okay, is what the cards are telling me. Okay, so this card is emotions, okay? So again, this is talking about bottled up emotions. And sometimes when we don't speak our truth, that's when we make mistakes. It's talking about, especially during this time period, making sure that you are authentic in your feelings and not holding back, okay? And especially because you're in this great flow right now with the agenda for the future and what you need to be doing. And it's saying that again, I always say there's no mistakes, but the only thing that your cards are telling you is just really trust your instinct. And when something doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. There's a reason. That's your intuition telling you. And so this week, it's the next 2 weeks, really pay attention to what you're feeling and try not to allow doing things because you think you should instead of what you know what I'm saying? It's saying listen to your instinct, listen to your gut. Don't go against that right now for the next 2 weeks, okay? Yes. Okay, because there's a lot of conversations, okay? There's going to be a lot of talk and discussions, okay? So there may be people saying one thing and trying to sway you one way. It's saying do not be swayed this week. This is about listening to your intuition, listening to your gut. Because when you don't listen to your intuition and you don't listen to your gut, then that's a mistake. So for this next 2 weeks, it's about being really honest with your emotions and really honest with, don't be swayed. That's all I'm gonna say. So far so good. You're doing great. The opportunities right now are great for you. It's planning for the future. don't go backwards is what the cards are also telling me. No matter what anybody says, it's forward, forward, forward for you. Let me just see. Yeah, reject. Okay, so the card over here is reject and thirst, dry. Okay, so it's talking about, again, this goes back to, very interesting, because you've got the water, which is bottled up emotions, and then you've got the desert, which is dry. So it's saying, again, do not reject those emotions, those feelings, that your instinct going, because when you reject those intuition, then you get into the desert, you get into dryness, you get into where you shouldn't be, you get into the path you should not be taking. And that's what's saying for this 2 weeks, okay? It really, because this is the 2 weeks where, like I said, it's your agenda, where you want to go and what you want to do. So it's talking about just being very clear, stay the path, stay the road, know what your agenda is, okay? Don't be swayed. It's about learning, growing. Like I said, if you need to take some classes, it's a great time right now, especially because there's money right there. Okay, so the money card comes up too. So for you, again, the agenda, the path that you decide, the future that you want, there's a lot that can be created right now. Use this time creatively, these 2 weeks. Again, listen to your intuition, because there is money, opportunity for money right now. So what is it that you want? What is it you want to create? You can create. Again, don't be swayed if somebody, also if there is some kind of financial investments right now and you're not, and the people are trying to talk you into it, it's saying, you know better, you know your gut. It would be a mistake not to listen to your gut. So anything like that, listen to your gut right now. That's what it wants you to do. And it may be, even that somebody may be, convincing you to go and invest in a lot of money. You know best, okay? So I'm gonna leave you with that one. But so far looks good. Looks like, again, you have this 2 week span right now, for the end of August, to go ahead and plot the course. You got an agenda, put it out there, you're gonna get it. The biggest thing is just don't go backwards and don't get swayed. Listen to your intuition, and there is money in your future coming up, okay? And lastly, I have this new deck, and I just want to share with you one of the little sayings it has, if it makes sense for you. I will show you the tabletop at the end, so if you want to screenshot, you can. Okay, let's see, Scorpio. What does the ocean want to tell you? Coral Crown. Forgive yourself and others. Freeing yourself from the burdens of the past. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? So there's the card. I'm going to show the tabletop. If you like it, you can use it on your phone or something. They're really, really pretty. Well, thank you so much for watching. If it's the first time you're watching, please subscribe, like, comment, and have a great August.